Hi students, we are going to be talking about your values assignment today. So I want to talk a little bit about the concept of values because it can be a little bit ambiguous. And as you maybe are already noticing that the first part of the tasks for this chapter or for your chapters in the first couple of weeks, you're going to be uncovering things about yourself. You're going to be asking questions about what are you interested in? What are things about your personality to be aware of? Because again, for pieces of the puzzle with career exploration, you want to start discovering things about yourself, and then you're going to see how that aligns with careers in the future. Because the ideal is to know more about you, know about more about yourself, so that you can align that with certain careers to have that happy career satisfaction in the future. So one of the pieces of the puzzle is learning more about what you value. So your assignment is a values exercise. And so when you click on this, it's going to open it up in a Word document. And what we're going to pay attention to right now in the first part of this assignment is our personal values. So what it's asking you to do is very quickly write down 5 things that you love to do, 5 experiences or 5 activities that you love to do. Don't want you to think hard about it. I want you to just kind of quickly think about, well, what is it that I would really just enjoy doing? What is it that I enjoy doing on the weekends or, when I don't have work? And like for me, I'll just top 3 things that I love to do. I love to exercise. I love to spend time with my family and my kiddos. And then I love to, if I were to pick something else, I really love karaoke. If you were to say, hey Dana, you've got a Friday evening with a babysitter and go enjoy and do something with your friends, I love singing karaoke. And not like I'm going to stand in front at like a restaurant bar and sing karaoke. It's more like renting a private room with friends and getting to sing karaoke with like my favorite 80s cheesy songs. And so I'm not a good singer by any means, and I won't sing for you, but those are activities just off the top of my head that I love to do. I want you to think about what values are represented in that. So values are those, if you look under a person's behavior, values are the core of what motivates us to do what we do. So why is it that I love to exercise? What does that fulfill for me? What sort of value do I have? And for me, I can tell you that it provides me a balanced lifestyle. If I do all work and all, home life with kiddos and tasks to take care of the house, I don't have any carved out me time, and exercise carves that out for me. It also very importantly, and I'll show you just some examples, these values, it provides for me a physical challenge and bodily strength. So I really love exercise. I laugh and I tell people I like to exercise to the point of I almost throw up, but I don't. Like I want something that's going to make me sweat, really raise my endorphins, something that's going to really challenge my body. The next day I'm walking around all sore. I love that feeling. So I want a challenge when I work out. That's something I value. That's something that fulfills a personal value for me. For somebody else, it could be something different. They might love to exercise to be centered and get in connection with maybe more spiritual sense of themselves. That might be what exercise provides them. Some people exercise and they hate being in a gym. They want to be out hiking and they want to be outdoors, running on the beach. And so that's another value. So everybody has their own unique set of values, and there's no right or wrong. It's just that's what that individual values. So for the first part of this exercise, really take a look at the activities that you have listed here. And then, think about the values that are reflected in each one of those activities. And I want you to just highlight or put a check mark or put a number 1 next to the values that are represented in the activities that you've identified. The next step is to take it into kind of a different mindset and think about the values that you might have or that you have connected to a career. What sort of values do you want expressed in a career? So for those of you that are working, you might already can sense things that you agree or don't agree with at your current employment that may match or not match your values. Maybe you have a supervisor that doesn't acknowledge you for any of the good things that you do. Maybe you have a very inconsistent schedule and that's frustrating. Maybe you're underpaid for the amount of work that you do. And so really start thinking about what is it that you value, and is that being expressed in a career or in your current work or not? Or maybe you're discovering what it is that you value about career. What do you value in careers, or what's important to you in a career? And that's either coming up because it's not being expressed in your certain career, or you find happiness because it is represented. So here's some examples. And this is broken down into categories related to the Holland's Code, but you don't have to necessarily stay within these codes. But think about it, like for example, for me, I'm in a career that falls under the social environment, and that's the strongest Holland Code for me is social. In my career, I have a lot of communicative values that are expressed. Relationships are built, a sense of community. So being a counselor on a community college, I develop relationships with students every single day. Every 45 minutes, I'm able to build a relationship or connect with students. In a class, I'm able to connect with students and build relationships. That to me is one of my highest career values. And so that's represented in what I do, which makes sense because I love what I do. But there's other things as well. Like for me, I really value consistency, predictability, stability, security. That's really important to me in a career. So again, in my career, those values are represented. So I am very satisfied in my career. So what I want you to think about are, what are the top 5 values that you have in a career? And maybe you're still carving that out. Maybe you don't know all that quite yet, or maybe these could change over time. Here's some more examples. Sorry, let me see if I can move this over. Okay, I was trying to show you, there we go. Here's some more career work values to think about. Sorry, give me 1 second here. I'm trying to move this over to show you. Okay. All right, so just take a look at this because I'm not able to cut this down. Sorry about that if this is capturing some of the sidebar right here. But achievement, independence, recognition, relationships, support. Again, these are additional work values and some examples of that. Do you want a career where you have a lot of independence? You're able to make your own decisions. Do you like a career where achievement is something that's important? You want to be able to use your strongest ability and feel accomplishment. Relationships, again, building relationships either with coworkers or customers or colleagues, is that important to you? So those are some more examples of how values can be represented in a career, and you finding out what is it that's most important to you. If you have any questions about this assignment or about the concept of careers, please reach out to me, let me know. Again, I'm here to help you and be successful in this semester.